Friday. TGIF is real today. I am very happy that it's Friday. It was already a short week for me, but I am happy this Friday. I was off on Monday. We still came and did a live though, Joe. Remember?
We did.
Because Joe said it's better than not doing a live at all. So we did a live on Monday, and it's Friday now, guys. And welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Rachel with Maker's Gonna Learn, your ultimate die cutting community. If you have any questions about anything during the live today, if you have any questions about our membership, if you have any questions about our Maker material subscription box, if you haven't heard about all that stuff, let me know. Just ask. Joseph is going to be happily reading the comments as I have our brand spanking new monitor over here reading them as well. It's so exciting. But we're jumping on into some of these fall projects that I showed you guys yesterday. This is one that we did not already make a project out of, and I found this chalk couture frame that is perfect for this file. So I plan on doing this today. Gotta say, I'm a little nervous. We have a new blade in our machine. We're gonna be using vinyl. I would prefer to do iron-on with a cut file this intricate, but we're gonna do vinyl. And I didn't test this because we only have one of these chalk couture frames. So I thought if we have fails, then you're just gonna work right on through them with us. So I hope that you all are having a great day. Let us know where you're visiting from. I see Sharon said hello from South Dakota. Kelly says hello from Wilmington, North Carolina. Hello, Loretta. She says, hey, Rachel and Joe. A bird just hit the window. I hope it's okay. These darn windows do that all the time. They just boom. Yeah. Oh, bless its heart. I'll check that out later. But we're going to be using one of our brand new cut files. We had a double collection release yesterday, which is so exciting. If you don't know anything that we're talking about, guys, if you're new to the channel and you have a die cutting machine, you will absolutely adore our membership site called Maker's Gonna Learn. It's an ultimate die cutting community, and all we do here is try and inspire everybody to get crafty as much as they possibly can, and not only inspire people, but we want to make people confident when using their machine, because a lot of people are new, a lot of people don't know exactly how to use your machine. So to celebrate all of our new subscribers here on YouTube, we are running an awesome sale for $20 off of your yearly membership using the code MAKE, that's M-A-K-E, at checkout. Okay, guys, so you guys go get that deal. You will absolutely love it. We're gearing up for the holiday season, gearing up for fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and you all will not want to miss all the things that we have to offer through the end of the year, guys. It's so much goodness. So ask any questions that you have. Hello, everybody is saying where they're visiting from. Oregon, California, Virginia, ooh, Tennessee. Hi, Carol, little neighbor there. Let's see. Ooh, we got Canada. Miss Trudy's in Canada. Denmark. Good grief. Yeah, we got people from everywhere. The windows must be clean. Loretta, I think they're really clean, because I know that sometimes on like big tall buildings, when it's just windows, that birds just kind of think it's just right on through, and it just kind of bonk, you know. But God love it.
And the funny part was, it was just clean a couple hours ago. So.
It was just a couple hours ago. So those are some nice clean windows. And I did then make the mistake of putting like bird seed out there. So they're all like flocking over here. So yeah, it was bound to happen for one to bonk their little head. But they're resilient little guys. I'm sure it'll be fine. But guys, happy Friday. Kathy says yes. Happy Friday, guys. We're so excited to be here. Again, ask any questions you have. We have the Maker Material Box. We've got the Cricut Pro course. We have some awesome summits coming up, the Fall Summit and the 2020 Spring Summit. I'm not going to go on a rant tangent, so if you guys have questions about any of that, I would be happy to stop what I'm doing and tell you guys everything you need to know, because there's no stupid questions here, right, Joe?
Right.
Right. What are you drinking?
Coffee.
See? Okay, coffee. What kind of coffee? Like gas station coffee, or did you get it from home?
I made my Keurig this morning.
You made it in your Keurig. Okay. Okay. That sounds good. It's good coffee. Well, all right. Anyways, guys.
With my Panther Creek mug, repping.
I love your Panther Creek mug. I almost wore my Panther Creek shirt today.
We could have matched.
But I didn't. Yeah, we could have. His mama also works at Panther Creek, and growing up, my mama worked at Panther Creek, and that's a state park right here in Tennessee, and we know it well, don't we, Joe?
We do.
We know it well. But guys, I hope you all are having a good day. We're going to jump into this craft. I don't know how long it'll take. I don't know how short it'll be. I got a brand spanking new weeding tool for us because I anticipate that this is just going to kind of be a little tricky to get into the little nooks and crannies of this cut file here. But we will switch on over to Design Space, and I'll show you guys how I downloaded this file and how I got everything for it. But Rachel made a boo-boo that she doesn't normally make, and that is I did not plug up the iPad last night, so it's deader than a doornail. So I can't unplug it, but I think we have enough room here. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. It fits perfect right here.
Oh, you're on 5. You got plenty to make it through.
Listen, we're good. We're on 5%. But I got here and I was like, oh no, it's dead. So let's just not pay attention to the percentage here. But this is the file we're using today, and as you can see, it has these teeny tiny details in the letters here, and that is why I got our brand new weeding tool, is because if you have a dull weeding tool, if your weeding tool is not super sharp and new like this one, hang on, let me take the cap off. Yeah, so there's you a good sharp tool there. If yours is not good and sharp like this, you might need to get one for something like this, or you'll end up shredding your project or the paper under it, and we don't want to do that. So we'll just go back over here to Maker's Gonna Learn, and let's just say we're starting from the main page, okay, where all of our awesome members start. Okay, so these are brand spanking new cut files from yesterday's launch, and we had a double collection release, a fall and a Halloween, and today we're diving in straight to Halloween, and we're going to do an awesome Halloween project for you guys. So we just went to the cut file section of the site here, and you know, we have a ton of categories, as many categories as you want. So we're going to go to Halloween here. I knew it was somewhere in the middle. And you can just browse, okay? I love that you can download these one at a time, not collection by collection anymore. So, you know, you don't have a bunch of cut files cluttering up your space that you might not want to craft with just yet. So just go on here and try and look for the one that you want. I might have looked over this one already. No, I didn't look. It's the very last one. So here is our cut file we're going to use today. I might have scrolled a little too fast over all of our brand spanking new beautiful cut files, but guys, I love them. If you love Halloween, fall, and Christmas, you need to opt in to Maker's Gonna Learn this day, this time of the year during this sale, because it's not going to get any better than this, and the cut files are not going to get any better than they are this time of the year. So once you're here, you can either click this download button, or you can tap the little guy and it'll pop you up to its own page here. You can hit that download button or that download button. So we give you guys a ton of different ways to download these bad boys. And our app that we use to unzip our files is called iZip. It is a free app, so you'll see some ads popping up, and you just hit OK for that to be unzipped. And you can you really need to make close attention to the name. Wow, Frank's Red Hot Sauce. We're going to give a lot of creds to today. Love all those ads, but it's free, guys. How did my percentage go down, Joe? It's charging.
The Cricut don't have enough output to charge.
What in the world, man? Anyways, let's hope we can get this project through. Make note of the name here, because when you go in your Cricut and you're gonna search your files, you want to know the name. So it's Halloween_circle.svg. So once that has been unzipped, we're just gonna go over here, click Upload, and Browse Files, and you can go over here. And we know that it said circle, okay? So it should pop up, because not a lot of our cut files has the name circle or the word circle in the name, you know? And neither of these are a PNG. You can tell because there's not a preview, which is a really, really good thing. So we're gonna go ahead and tap one of those. And I'm just gonna name this one Halloween, okay? Easy peasy. And once you have that there, it's as simple as clicking the one that you want and popping it into Design Space. But we do not want this huge one here. So right back where we started, this is where you'll start from here. And the most important thing to do now is to measure your item that you're going to be using. So this guy here is, like I said, it's a Chalk Couture. You can see right here, it's a little Chalk Couture frame. And I don't know how much it was. I don't know the serial number. I don't know anything. Sometimes Chalk Couture stuff comes to us and we just kind of unload it, toss everything in the garbage, and just have it in our blank pile. So, you know, that just kind of happened. So I don't know any specifics on this. So the size that we've got to work with here is a little bit over 9¼ inches. But we're going to stick with about 8 inches, okay? 8 inches all the way around. So you'll see a little bit of space left on the edge of our frame here, which is going to be totally fine. So we're going to be keeping it right here at about 8 inches all the way around. And of course, it's a perfect circle. So once you go over here and you can click Edit, once you click your width or height, either or, it'll go ahead and auto do that to whichever you didn't select and make it 1, unless you have this unlock off, or excuse me, on, which is not too great for projects like this. So just be mindful of that. So once you have this size, Now all we have to do is click make it, okay? It's easy peasy. It shows up right here. Oh, look at all that weeding, guys. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But this is not an iron-on project. We're not using HTV, so there's no need to mirror it, so don't even do that, guys. Go ahead and click continue, and it'll make us select our accessory here. Apparently that wasn't connected, probably because it died. Probably why. And guys, let me know if you have any questions about this process, if I'm going too fast, if I'm going too slow, if you have any questions about our awesome Maker Material subscription box, if you have any questions about our amazing tiers of membership, please do not hesitate. That is what these lives are for, guys. So we're going to use vinyl here, just regular vinyl. And since we have a brand new blade, and I'm going to get this little guy out, since we have a brand new blade here, I am going to put this on less pressure because brand spanking new blades, let's see, you got this, lots of weeding. Dawn says, Dawn, this is going to be a lot of weeding, but we're in it to win it here. If you have a brand new blade, it is more likely to cut through the backing of your vinyl or the transfer sheet off of your HTV, or cut your mat if you're cutting paper and things like that. So I'm going to go ahead, give this guy less pressure, and I'm not trying to fast mode on. You cannot make me. So I'm going to load up our vinyl on our mat now, and we just need 8 inches by 8 inches with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our vinyl, and we have a little tail on him already. So I'm going to cut this tail off here. I'm going to get some scissors. Let's see here. I went and bought a lot of chalk paint for my new projects. Michelle says, listen, Michelle, I absolutely adore chalk paint. It goes on fabulously, especially on wood projects. I noticed I really like chalk paint, and it's like a one-coat wonder. We love chalk paint here in the studio. It's a really, really great product to use. I'm going to try and get this as straight as I can. Oh, wow, I did not get that super straight. Looky there. That's okay. And we can go ahead and leave this tail hanging off of our mat. It's not going to hurt anything, and cutting this off just to make it 12 by 12 would just hurt us in the end and give us smaller scrap pieces when we want larger scrap pieces. So go here and smooth all this out, and let's see here. Treva, that's a cool name. Let me know how you say that. She says, when is the first box mailing out? That's an amazing question. So our first Maker Material box is shipping out on next week. Joe, if you want to switch cameras, you totally can. I'm pretty much done with that. And I gotta say, Joe, I'm loving my garbage can right below me.
Is it not nice?
It's very nice. I love that.
Let's clean up later.
I usually throw things in the floor and then sweep it up later, but
now it can go out in the trash can.
Now it's right here. I love it. So I'm going to press that flashing Cricut button. I think I got all those right. Vinyl, less pressure. Good. So the boxes are going to be mailing out next week, the end of the month, and they will be at your guys' door just a few weeks after that, okay? Some of you will get it sooner than others, of course, but that's a good question. Let me see here. Hello there. Is there somewhere else I can read more details on the commercial license with your year membership? Well, let me tell you, I happen to be a wealth of knowledge when it comes to our yearly membership and the free commercial license, so let me tell you about it. Not a lot of membership sites have a free commercial license. Usually you have to pay extra to get one, or they simply just offer a personal use license instead, which is what our monthly and 6 monthly members do have access to, and that just means you can make things with your Cricut using our cut files and fonts and only give them to family and friends as gifts or keep them for yourself. However, if you purchase our yearly membership, which happens to be $48 less per year than the monthly membership, you end up saving more money and you get the most resources, including that free commercial license. And what you can use that for is the same thing plus. So you can make whatever you want to using your cut files and fonts, and then you can sell those for profit. So if you want a signed or printed out version that you can print and keep at your house that's like a license actually printed out, you can email us and we can give you those. But as long as you have an active yearly membership, then you are completely able to sell what you make using our cut files and fonts. There's no problem with that at all. Every one of our cut files are safe to sell. You can sell it for however much you want to. It just depends completely on you. We also have 3 amazing e-courses that come along with that yearly membership that complement that free commercial license incredibly well, especially for newbies. Those 3 free e-courses that you get free with that membership is how to master your machine, how to master the software, and then how to build a business through die cutting. So that How to Build a Business course shows you all the ways that you can really get out there, find your niche when it comes to what projects you're going to make, how to price them, where to sell them and things like that, just to really get you on your feet as a business if that's what you want to do. So as long as you're an active yearly member, you have that free commercial license, which is amazing. Thanks so much for the question. Why are you particular with fast mode? I'm scared to use it. Kimberly, that's a really good question, okay? So the problem with fast mode is that personally, I'm not going to speak for the entire Makers Gonna Learn team. I'm not going to speak for all of them. I'm just going to speak for me and my personal experience. If the Cricut was meant to go that fast, it would all the time. That's my personal opinion. For intricate projects, projects with a lot of cutting, projects with curvy text or really fine lines, I do not like to use fast mode. I feel like the Cricut doesn't get sloppy, but it's easier for the Cricut to make mistakes when it's going a little faster. I think of it just like us. If we're making a project and we're weeding too fast and we're trying to, burnish it too fast, we could run into more problems skipping steps and things like that than if we would have just slowed down a little bit and taken our time. So fast mode is okay with certain things, and once you get to crafting a lot, you can totally gauge what you think is okay for fast mode or what you think is not okay for fast mode. Depending on what you're cutting, the material you're cutting. Things that I would never ever use fast mode on is like light cardstock, vellum, acetate, things like that. Really, really thin, like tissue paper, really thin things, don't use fast mode on them. Anything that's super intricate, like a curvy text or design, or something like this that just has a lot of moving parts and a lot of little things going on, I would definitely not use fast mode on that. But that's a great question. You can totally use fast mode if you want to. You can kind of play around with it if you want to, and see if you can see a difference of using it and not. In my personal opinion, though, I've had some craft fails just because I wanted to save a couple minutes from cutting, which ruined some of my material that I paid a lot of money for, So it's just kind of like to each their own. But me personally, if the Cricut was meant to go that fast all the time, it would. Okay, let's see here. Do you have die cuts of all the individual states? So that is a bonus collection that I don't know if it's out or not. I don't know if we slipped it in secret or if it's still not out yet. I think that we are going to, I think that's just one that we're testing out right now, but we have them. We have used them before. So we're testing them out. They're in the very final stages. If they're not already on the site, which I don't think they are, then they're coming out. They're coming out really, really soon. So don't even worry about that. We're going to have them, but yes, for all the states, we will have those. Let's see. Rachel, how about using the pin to do that intricate weeding? So here's the problem. All of our pins, except the one that's in the box, which is, I don't want to say one just for looks, but it's one for that box, and I don't want to mess with it. All of our pins are taped up in the box that we went and bought things from 651 Vinyl that Tanner has yet to do an unboxing video on. I don't want to go over there and dig through the box and cut it open and try and find it. I don't have it in me, guys. So I just got me a new weeding tool, and I'm just going to use this. But I absolutely do love the pin tool. You use it a completely different way. It's a different feel to it. It does really well at getting in those intricate cuts. If I had more time today, I would have definitely went and got that pin tool. Here we go. I think Dawn asked me the same thing. Yeah, Dawn asked me the same thing. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Kathy. Did we get to see Joe today? I don't know, Susan. I don't know. Oh. Joseph was signaling to me that he was tied down because of the mic again. So how about if you guys are really eager to see Joe, you might have to go on a little hunt through the site to find that one live stream where I pulled him in at the end. I have absolutely no idea what craft we made, what month it was, or anything. Maybe I can research that and let you guys know. But I don't think Joe's going to pop back here. I don't think he's going to, and he's tied down, and it's okay. I know the pressure, okay? This time last year, I promise you I would not have wanted to get up in front of the camera with no makeup on after just waking up a couple hours prior and talking to hundreds of people. That's what it is. I
don't have a makeup on. That's what it is.
Joe doesn't have his makeup on. That's no eyeliner, no people is Joseph's rule, okay? Yep. So sorry, everybody. Joseph, thank God, his makeup on, so that's fine. Loretta says, I agree, Rachel, fast mode for easy shapes. Yes, that's a great way to put it, Loretta. Easy shapes is good for fast mode. And guys, we have just talked and talked until this thing is cut, which is great. It looks really good. It looks like it cut beautifully. So I'm going to unload this, and since we're done with this poor little iPad that's only on 4%, I'm going to lock him up and let him sleep for a bit. I'm going to get my Cricut True Control knife that you guys were asking about yesterday, and I'm going to cut off the excess vinyl here, okay? So I'm going to go here, cut off the excess. I'm no surgeon, okay? These lines are not perfectly straight. Don't sue me. And then we're going to take this off, and look how much easier it was just to keep this little tail on, okay? So now we have this is a scrap and this is a scrap, which is a really good size scrap. So keep these, guys. Put them in your scrap bin for sure. And then put the cap back on this because that's dangerous. And Joe, I don't know. I don't think he's camera shy because he's been behind the camera quite a bit. He is tied down on his mic though, you know what I'm saying? So we got our brand new weeding tool, but a rule of thumb that Makers Gonna Learn strictly enforces is to take your scraper tool, and this scraper tool is dirty, oh gosh, and burnish. We're going to burnish our little hearts out here, okay? We're going to burnish before we even weed because we do not want anything coming up on us that shouldn't be coming up. So we're just burnishing everything down, which is great. And now I just forgot, I need that poor little iPad because I want to see what I'm cutting. I want to see exactly what I'm cutting because a lot of the times you get kind of taken aback because this one is kind of backwards, if you see what I'm saying. I'm used to weeding everything around the letters instead of making it kind of like a stencil is made. So I'm going to have to keep this guy up here for reference, which is sad because that poor little thing is dying. But I'm going to go ahead and start on the very corner like I like to do, okay? Got a brand new weeding tool that I got to be super careful with here. This is going well. Thank goodness we changed that blade or this would be terrible here. Let me see. Kimberly, oh no, I'm bummed my iPad is a 10.3.3. Joe, what's that mean?
The version of iOS she's running.
It's another version of iOS? Mm-hmm. And she says, and it won't download iZip. So is that an older version or a newer version?
Older.
An older? Oh no, Kimberly. Unfortunately, I don't know of any other apps that you can use with that. I'm so sorry. That is sad. I wish that you could have that iZip, guys. I'm sorry, Kimberly, but gosh, I hope I'm doing this right.
Oh, it's mad at you.
Huh?
Camera's mad at you.
The camera?
Yep.
Hang on.
There you go.
There you go. I gotta get something to focus on. Okay, so have the thick line. Oh no, I've already messed it up. No, I haven't. No. No. Okay. No. Yes. Guys, I'm so tripped out right now. I feel like I'm going to do all this wrong. Okay, I'm going to go in here first. Okay, this one's already giving me trouble. This is going to be a quiet time, guys. I'm just going to be quiet. Because if I mess this up, I'm going to be so sad. So ask any of your questions. Look, my tea is already... My goodness. So much for that new blade, people. Oh, my heavens to Betsy. I'm just going to be real quiet. This is going to be like an ASMR video. I'm going to be real quiet. Try and make this work. I can't multitask quite like Tanner can. So I'm not going to be able to talk to you guys this whole time. Not all the time. So you're just going to have to ask some questions. Entertain yourselves as you watch. I know I'm usually supposed to be here to entertain you.
Stephanie said, turn on the brightness on the iPad to save battery.
Turn up the brightness?
Down.
I don't have that energy. I just don't have it in me.
Oh.
It's plugged up, which is good. Okay, okay. We've got 15% of it done. Okay, I'm going to pull that up. Oh. Who is that, Joe?
He's putting a new toilet in.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's working on Tanner's toilet.
Oh, well, bless his heart.
Oh, better
Talk
him
about
than
a
me,
dirty
right?
job. So this stays, but then there's something in the middle of the O that stays. Oh, no, that's the O.
Oh, Terry said, hello, watching on at work, excited for the weekend, hoping to get some crafting in and all the new files.
Terry, listen, I love the new files. I'm so happy that you love the new files and you want to download them all because they're all so stinking cute. If you can't tell, I'm really scared to weed this. So, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. So I know around the letters comes off. So I'm just going to take this and... Oh no, guys. Where's my scissors at? Oh, the anxiety is real. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, what does this do? Oh. Oh. Cut it off, guys. Don't be scared if you're getting a little overwhelmed. Cut her off. No shame in that game. We'll start making a little pile here. Tammy says, good job, Rachel. Thank you, Tammy. You're giving me really good. You're pumping me up, Tammy. Making me feel real good about all this that I'm doing. And really with weeding, you just kind of have to take your time. You just have to get into a zone. And for those people that don't think weeding is therapeutic, it's because they're too anxiety-ridden like me. So I don't think you're crazy if you think that weeding is not therapeutic, because sometimes I don't think it's therapeutic either. So you're not alone. But you're going to take this letter by letter real easy. I think it's funny he's putting in a toilet up there. He's stomping around too. I hope you guys can't hear him stomping. Let me see. Oh, Terry said, I'm stealing your baby's first Halloween costume idea with the black onesie and the white tutu. Terry, yes, do it. There's nothing cuter than that, okay? I saw those finished pictures today from my goddaughter in the little onesie, and she is absolutely adorable. She is so stinking cute. So definitely steal that idea. You won't be stealing. We're here to give you guys inspiration. That's what we do. It's so cute, though. That'll be adorable.
Leda said, I get like this wedding, dear. You're not alone.
Okay, good. I'm a wreck, and I know I shouldn't be, because, you know, I'm supposed to be teaching you guys, but I can't help it. Sometimes I'm a wreck. Sometimes I get like this. Sometimes it's nerve-wracking. Ooh. Okay, guys. We're slowly doing this. It's just about picking a spot and sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? Look how cute this is looking. Okay. I'm going to get this. Okay, let me look at the O on here. So, the middle of the O comes out. And then, what's not going to be fun, but going to be rewarding at the end, is that the middle of all these little letters has like, kind of like if you know our font Wesley, our Wesley font, it has like this, you know, these little tiny things in the middle of those. So, yeah, sharing, not stealing. See, yeah, no, you're not stealing the idea. We're all just sharing the idea. So if you want your daughter, granddaughter, cousin, whoever to be in a onesie, heck, if you can find an adult onesie, you rock that. You know what I'm saying? We're just here to inspire. Okay, just going slow. I can talk low in like an ASMR video if you guys want me to. Elaine says,
what do you do if you're weeding and you lose a dot over the I?
So, if you don't have magical powers like Tanner and could find the dot in this wad of black crap here, then you're screwed. No, I'm joking. So a really fun tip that I have done before, no joke, is I have kind of cut a piece of this before, okay? And then once you get it small enough, you can round it off. Well, there it goes. You can round it off and kind of like make an eye out of the scraps, okay? Or what's even more fun is if you have a little letter like this, the middle of the B right here, and you pull that out, then you can save those like middle of the letters that are already kind of curved and pop them on the tops of some letters that you might lose. But that's a really good question. Thanks for asking that one, Joe. It's a good one. Well, thanks for reading it, Joe. You didn't ask the question, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I'll give you the credit for asking it, though, or reading it to me. Who asked it?
Elaine.
Elaine, see? Okay, Elaine gets the credit. She was the first one here today, and yesterday, I think. And she said she just stumbled upon the live because darn Elaine didn't get a notification because darn YouTube's being weird today, which is unfortunate.
That's no fun.
No, it's no fun. How many crafty people do we have with us, Joe?
112.
Okay, perfect. So then we know notifications had to be sent out, which is fun. So, I know this is super time-consuming, guys.
Tammy said, I love this font. It's worth every stressful moment.
Oh, it is. I mean, look at it. It's so Halloween-y. And, I mean, you could go through there and contour these bad boys out in Design Space if you didn't want to fool with them. But really, this is going to pop on this chalk Couture sign and be so worth this, which is why I'm spending so much time on it, honestly. But guys, if you want cut files like this, if you want all this hand lettered goodness, if you want to see all the fonts and have the free commercial license to be able to take advantage of, then you're going to have to get a yearly membership, guys. And lucky for you guys, it's on sale this week. So it's $20 off using the code MAKE at checkout. Look at all these little guys. So definitely go click the link that Joseph has been dropping. Click the first link in the comments if you're watching a recorded version, and get that, because you will absolutely not be sorry. It is going to be so much fun. So let me get this in the frame, guys. And here you can see we're going to be pulling out the actual letters up here. So that's what we're going to do. But go get that yearly membership, guys. So I'm going to pull this up. This is going well.
Megan said this project is beautiful.
Oh, we're doing Halloween puns. I love it. Thank you. You're beautiful. Love it. Joseph, do you like puns?
They're the best.
They are the best. They're good. Puns are great. There's little tiny dots here too.
You can use those, save those for your eye.
Good, Joe. Yes, that would be a great little eye if I lost one. And guys, I'm notorious for losing dots to my eyes. And being honest, not even noticing it until like after the project is over, after the live stream is over. I'm like, oh no, there was an eye that I've missed. You guys are good at telling me, but I'm telling you, when you're sitting here and you're doing the project, you do not even realize it. Like you don't even know that you've lost something. So it's super tricky. So now I'm going to get this down here. This is the same as up here, where I'm just going to take the actual big part out. So I'm going to...
Jennifer said you could totally save those letters and place them in something else for another project.
Yeah, you could totally do that if you wanted to. If you have that kind of patience and that kind of time, then absolutely go you do it, you know? That'd be awesome. And what I'm doing here, guys, if you can tell, I'm just taking my weeding tool and sticking it on the very, very edge of where the Cricut has cut, just in case that these letters aren't wanting to pop out. Oh no, I've messed my E up. See what I did?
Dawn says, Rachel, you're making this look easy.
Oh, Dawn, you are buttering me up, honey. Let me tell you, this is difficult, but it's a lot easier when I know that you guys are cheering me on and saying that everybody has a hard time weeding sometimes, because nobody's perfect. And even if this would be a complete fail and we would have to recut it twice and do this or do that, I just love that you guys wouldn't go anywhere. You're here to stay, and you just want to see the project through. You're not looking for perfection. You're just looking to be taught and to have fun and to uplift, and that's amazing. And that's what we're here. That's what we're here to do at Makers Gonna Learn. You guys just make it so easy.
Stephanie said, how does the yearly membership work for Canadians? Does the license still work in Canada? And also, do you ship the maker material boxes to Canada? So
that is a great question. As I continue weeding down here, just taking these out from down here just like we did, I will answer that awesome question. So you're welcome to enjoy everything about the yearly membership over there in Canada, or really anywhere. It doesn't have to be just Canada, but outside the U.S. is, you know, you can totally enjoy everything about our membership, the yearly membership. However, sadly, at this time, we cannot ship those maker material boxes outside the U.S. We didn't want to, you know, promise you guys that we could and at the beginning and then not be able to deliver what we had promised. So we sadly got the word that as of just right now, we won't be able to get those outside the U.S. And we are very sorry for any inconvenience that might cause. I know there's a lot of crafty people outside the U.S. that wants those boxes, and I'm really, really sorry. I wish we could get them to you, but just right now, it's just not ethical for the team or for you guys because of what it would charge to ship and things like that. It's not going to work right now, but hopefully in the future. But that's a good question.
Tammy says, I love it. You're doing great.
Oh, thank you so much, Tammy. I'm about to lose the middle of my A, but thank goodness I'm paying enough attention to where I did not. I can't believe we're almost done with this, guys. I thought...
Yeah, was the R supposed to have a middle in it over here?
Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, hang on. Everybody, everybody in the club, hang on. Okay. It's not here. I bet it's here. Oh. Wait. this is what happens, guys. Okay. We might have to makeshift this one just like I was talking about. I didn't even notice that. Okay, let me look. What's it look like exactly? Where's the other R? So it looks like a miniature D. Okay, so it looks like that. Let me try and find one. Oh. Oh, is this it? Did I find it? Did I weed it out?
I think you took it out when you took the whole R off.
Yeah, sadly, I just can't find the R. Okay, I found one. It's got some holes in it from where I've stabbed it. But you know what? I think we can make this work. So let me come over here and stick this. Oh, no, that's way too big. That's too big to be our R. I can trim it down. Let me trim it down. Because I can't find my R, which is a shame. So here's this little piece that I've got here. I'm just going to take these scissors, curve it as I cut it.
Sue says, have you shipped out all the boxes yet?
They're shipping next week, guys. Yay. So here's this little piece I made here.
Perfect.
That's not bad.
It's perfect.
That's not bad. You know what? No one is ever going to tell. Looky there. Makeshift. Look. It's like it never even happened. Perfect. But the boxes are shipping out next week. Yay. If you have any questions about that, let me know. But, oh my gosh, guys. Look at this beauty. Look at this. Look. Expectation, reality. Love it. Love it. Now I'm going to turn this guy off. It's just lock button. There he goes. He's going to have him a good little nap here today. Now I'm going to pick up all my little pieces here.
Everyone's saying great save, Rachel.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I should have done that to, from the beginning, at least show you guys how to do that. But, oh, look, there's one of the R's, but there's no middle in it. But anyways, that's a great way that you guys can save those if you would like to. So now that we have this, guys, you can probably guess what we're going to do next. We're going to take our transfer tape here. We're going to cut us out a piece just big enough for it. Let me know if you guys have any more questions about anything. Cut this out here. Love this bulk transfer tape too, guys. If you haven't got that from Cricut, highly recommend. So that's going to fit perfect. So we're just going to open this guy up here. And I just like to pinch a corner until it kind of opens up for me. It'll just fold out. And now we're going to taco it, guys, because you know how we do here. So we're going to taco this bad boy like a little taco shell here, crispy taco shell. We're going to start in the middle and then just kind of fold out. And you can see it really takes care of all those bubbles. It just really minimizes those bubbles here. So go ahead and burnish now. You can burnish your heart out if you want to. Burnish as much as you like. And once you do that, we're going to flip it over, go with gravity here. Peel this up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is going well, guys. I'm impressed. Not with myself, with the project. I mean, I'm glad that I weeded it, but you guys were a really great support team here.
Kimberly says, what's the difference between a regular transfer tape and masking transfer tape?
Okay, that's a great question. So this kind of transfer tape, it is, I'm not going to say way stickier than masking tape or masking paper transfer tape, but it is stickier. And this is plastic, whereas that is just like it said, it's masking paper. So it's just like painter's tape or masking tape, except it just really in a larger roll. We do have that. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. Yay. So here's our masking paper transfer tape. And you can see it's just like a big piece of transfer tape, just like a big roll. So it rips just like paper. It's definitely not as sticky as a regular transfer tape, but that does not mean it is any less valuable. So this stuff, guys, is absolutely ideal for working with print and cut projects. If you want to be very delicate with that ink when you're transferring the ink. And with normal transfer tape here, if you're moving something around that had been printed on, it likes to take up that ink, and we don't want that to happen. So they're good for different things. This is good for more delicate projects. Courtney does a ton of projects with this, way more than I do, just because I guess I'm so used to using the Cricut brand transfer tape. But this transfer paper tape is really, really good too. So I love them both. They're good for different things, but it's kind of like using fast mode on delicate, or excuse me, not using fast mode on delicate things. You don't want to use this thicker, stickier transfer tape on more delicate things as well. And they do make, Cricut does make strong grip transfer tape as well for like really heavy duty materials and things like that. So once you have this, what we're going to do is we're going to flip it over and we're going to burnish some more, but we're going to burnish backwards here. So we're going to do this. And you guys are probably like, Rachel, you've burnished that enough. Well, now we're burnishing the opposite way to try and get all this stuff to stick on the transfer tape instead of the backing. So we're just going through here and kind of just doing this a little bit. And then we're going to take a corner and peel it up. Oh, this looks great, guys. Looky there. Beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful, that's what it is. And before we stick that on, you guys know what we're going to do that I would never forget to do, and that is we're going to rub this with alcohol. Rub alcohol on it. So get you some alcohol in a little fancy pump bottle if you've got one, and wipe it on here. What did Teresa say?
My husband Owen doesn't believe you can answer questions asked live.
Huh. Did you want to ask a question, Teresa? I don't understand. Well, But once you wipe this all over here and you really get a lot of alcohol on there, go ahead and let that dry. You can use like the back side of this just to dry it a little quicker. But what this alcohol does, guys, it's going to take off any dirt. And you can see it was kind of dirty. I already cleaned it once today. But it'll take off any dirt, any oil from your fingertips or anything like that, to really get this to stick really well onto your frame here. So once you have this, what's going to be important too is to make sure it's in the center, because unlike normal frames and stuff, this thing has this hook on it. So you want to really make sure that you're going to do this in the center of the hook so that it hangs properly. So that's probably going to be the most nerve-wracking part about what I'm doing. So I'm going to keep this, and this is perfectly straight, I hope and pray. So now what we're going to do before I lay this down, and this is a really good tip, guys, is go ahead and trim this transfer paper. So I'm going to trim all around, and we know we're going to have a little bit of overhang of the white because we only made this 8 inches when we had like 9 1/4 to work with. So that's totally fine. Just going to do this in a little circle here all around.
Cricut transfer tape never works for me. What am I doing wrong? Because I've also tried strong grip.
So it depends on what you're trying to use it for, dear. So let me know what you're using it for, because I'm just going to give a PSA, okay? I've never used this stuff in a video because I hate it that much. If you're trying to do something with glitter vinyl, throw it in the garbage. I cannot stand glitter vinyl. It doesn't work at all. I love glitter iron-on, don't get those confused, but I cannot stand glitter vinyl. It does not want to stick. It's bad. But make sure you are using Cricut brand transfer tape too. There's a lot of different kinds, but if you just kind of want to be tried and true, definitely make sure you're trying to use Cricut brand here. So we're going to place this now. So I'm nervous. I'm going to try and make this or little trick or treat or line up perfectly with the tip here, with this tip of our chain here. So this is how it's going to be hung, and I really want to make sure that I'm going to get this in the center here. So just get your head in here, really look over it, okay? Sorry if you're only going to see my head in here, but I'm going to hang this in there, and make sure you're tacoing it too once you kind of get it where you want it. And I think I'm going to go for it, Joe. What do you think?
Looks good to me.
How does it look? Yeah?
Good as it's going to get.
Good as it's going to get, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm nervous. I'll lay it down. Ooh, I like it. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm confident. So once you lay it down, grab your little scraper tool here. Start from the middle out. We're going to go middle out here. I could have made this a little bigger in hindsight, but I was scared. Okay, and I don't regret not making it bigger because again I was scared, but I think it looks really good. So I'm just going to be honest, at this stage you cannot burnish enough or you cannot burnish too much. So don't be afraid to really get that scraper good in your hand and just really give it some good pressure. But as we have said several times, this Couture, the Couture's brand of frames and things like that absolutely adores to stick to, or vinyl loves to stick to the Couture frames, is what I've been trying to say. So once you have it like this, you're not done yet. You got to grab a little corner here of your transfer paper, and let me zoom in to really give us some detail here. And you're going to pull straight back on your transfer tape here. Pull straight back. And slow and steady. You can see it's starting to come up here. You can get your little scraper tool. We're going to do slow and steady here. Now if you're pulling up like this, you're pulling up, you have way more of a likelihood for your vinyl to want to come back up on you. But if you're pulling straight back, your vinyl wants to stay down as you're pulling away your transfer paper here. So just make sure you're being mindful of that as well. And we're just going to kind of go real slow here, all around. And if anything starts to come up, stop, lay it back down. Oh, see, just like the inside of my A, I'm going to stop, lay it back down, and burnish. Burnish right there where that A is at. Then try it again. Try to peel it up. If it's giving you trouble, you can stick your finger there. There we go. It's starting to stick. Yay! Okay, we got that down. Now keep going. Slow and steady. Just going to kind of rotate around here. Make sure you're paying close attention to the middle of these letters here. That A came off beautifully.
Patricia asks, is the background on that dry erase?
It is not, I don't think. It's a Couture. I don't think Couture has dry erase. I'm pretty sure it's just kind of like for the paste, if you know what I'm saying. But now I don't know much about Couture. It's not like I'm a, uh-oh. Where did that come from?
The R? Is the R supposed to have something in it right there?
Yeah. Maybe he was an accident.
I don't know.
We'll check at the end. I saw him though and I was like, what? Oh, it's on the back. Okay, we're good.
He's a scrap piece.
He was a scrap piece. That piece scared me. So I don't think it's dry erase. Good question though. We keep going slow. We're almost done here, guys, but I'm telling you, slow and steady wins that race. This is looking so good. Oh, okay. Yay, guys. Let me widen this out. Look at this. Guys, look how cute. I love the way this turned out. There's not any bubbles that I can see. I see a teeny itty bitty baby one. But this looks really cute, guys. Definitely let me know what you're thinking. While we're on this, I'm going to go over here. Oh, we're at a whopping 7%. Guys, I don't know how it just goes so fast. But if you are not already a member of Maker's Gonna Learn, guys, today is the day because we have it $20 off, guys, okay, which is great, okay? We have 3 different tiers of membership, although the yearly is your best value because you get on top of cut files, the exclusive Facebook group, online teachings, and full project tutorials like all of our members get. You also get 3 free e-courses teaching you how to master your machine, the software, and how to build a business through die cutting. You can see the memberships all kind of, you know, down, all the levels written down. You can visually see what you're getting with what membership tier. And here I love this visual here because you can see everything you get with this yearly, and you're literally spending less money a year and getting the most amount of resources. So it is an amazing deal, guys, and you get $20 off of that a year. So all you gotta do is come up here and you're like, I want my yearly membership. Tap it, go over here, it'll have a coupon code here, type in the word MAKE, and then the coupon code has been added. It's as easy as that, guys. And if you want our Maker Material Box, you are in luck, guys. Go get it. you guys will have your Maker Material boxes. If you signed up before August 10th, you will get those at the end of the month. And if you signed up after August 10th, you will be able to look forward to Christmas boxes, okay? It's amazing. They're curated boxes. We have exclusive products like our custom vinyl and HTV patterns that we have. We have exclusive video trainings with every single box. It's so, so awesome, guys. The more you commit, the more savings you get, the more perks you get, which is awesome. We have a monthly, 3-month, 6-month, and a yearly. And you do pay these at one time. So if you buy a 3-month, you'll pay all of that together, 6-month, all of that together, yearly, all that together. But think of it, guys, a year, that's $1,200 of value, a box coming to your door every single month for a whole year, never having to go to the craft store, everything coming in the box, and just so much fun, okay? Even if you guys have really, really busy schedules and you think to yourself, you don't even have time to craft, you know, well, the boxes come straight to your door. So whenever that box comes, you can be like, okay, my box is here. It's time to get the kiddos. It's time to craft. You can make something like this or something a lot better. You can add things to this, whatever you want to do. The boxes come with so many amazing things. I absolutely love our custom patterns of vinyl and HTV. Those really are just stepping up the game. It's amazing. It's crammed, packed full. Each box is with over $100 of value, which is awesome. It's like Christmas every month, Bridget says. Bridget, it is. It's like Christmas every month. You get Maker's Gonna Learn coming straight to your door. We've never sold a physical product before. All of our teachings and everything has been digital and online until now with the boxes, which is amazing. So definitely go get your Maker Material box. Go get your membership if you haven't already. If you want to upgrade to your yearly membership and you're a monthly or 6-monthly member, go ahead and do that. You absolutely can. All you gotta do is get that yearly membership and then send us an email and tell us that you do not want to be a monthly or 6-monthly member anymore because you upgraded. But guys, we made this frame. I think it's really, really cute. I absolutely love it. I was intimidated by this cut file, to be honest, and that's kind of why I chose it, okay? I accidentally scheduled a live project for today that we had already done, and it was a little hiccup, and I was like, well, what are we gonna do? I got here a little bit earlier today in the studio to plan this guy out, and I wanted to pick a cut file that I was a little intimidated with because that's what I want to do. I want to learn and I want to grow, and you can't grow if you stay in the box. If you stay in the box and you're always comfortable, you'll never grow. So I wanted to get uncomfortable, wanted to get out of my comfort zone here with you all present live and make this, and it ended up beautiful. I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of you guys, and I hope that you all enjoyed this project. What do you think of it, Joe?
It's great.
I think it's adorable.
It is.
I think it's really, really
It's
cute.
very.
I think it's super cute. I think it's pretty dead on even. Don't you think it's pretty even?
Oh yeah.
Is it how I'm holding it? Because I can hold it several different ways. But I think it's pretty even. I'm happy with it.
I'm sure if you measured it and got down to the millimeters, it'd be off. But just looking at it, it looks perfect.
Well, says the contractor at heart with Joe.
Yes.
The builder that says, I'm so glad I'm not a builder, Joe. I see everything that you make, and I'm like, I would eyeball that all the time and have every one of my tables be lopsided. I mean, it's so sad. But guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. You guys are so awesome. Let's see here. I don't get a box. I thought I signed up for a year. Heidi, so the box and the membership are two different things. So the box is a separate subscription. You do not get a box if you're a yearly member. It's two different things. The yearly membership is what we have to get you guys to get inspired with all of our cut files and fonts and free commercial licensing and printable guides like this one in the members only Facebook group. And you cannot even be a member of Maker's Gonna Learn and you can still have a Maker Materials box sent to your door every month. It's a different thing. It's a different entity, but the boxes work perfectly with Maker's Gonna Learn's cut files and fonts and things like that. So they go well with each other, but they don't really have much in common as far as that goes. So no need to worry. You do not have a box if you are a yearly member. It's an add-on. So if you want one though, click in the description below the second link, or Joseph can pop that in the comments as I know he's doing. And yeah, so the #1 way to support what we do here is to become a member though, and the yearly membership's $20 off, which is awesome. So go get that, guys. You guys will absolutely love it. Happy Friday, Heather. I'm so glad that you were here to join us. Well, guys, I have some things to do. Joe's got some things to do. we got some crafts to make, some people to see. So we're gonna head out here, Joe, but I don't think I've missed any comments because I have them right here and it's amazing, which is awesome. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the project we made today. Be sure to just step out of your comfort zone when you're crafting. If you're watching this and you don't know much about Maker's Gonna Learn, or maybe you don't know a lot about your die cutting machine, I challenge you to get a membership and start crafting today with instant access to all that we have to offer. Step out of that comfort zone because you don't grow when you're comfortable. And I grew today because I was scared to make this, and I think it turned out beautiful. I can't wait to hang it up in Tanner's house because, again, this is Tanner's first holiday season in the new house, and we're also excited to, decorate it and things like that. So this is definitely going to be one that pops up in his home. So guys, I hope that you have a wonderful day. Patricia says, will Tanner be back Monday? Is he doing the font release? Tanner will be back Monday. We will be doing the font release this month. But he will be back Monday, I'm pretty sure. Right, Joe? Monday, the 19th?
Sometime.
Yeah, sometime on Monday. We might be here doing the live on Monday because he might come later in the day, but he will be here on Monday. So, guys, I love you all. Thank you all so much for watching. Me and Joe are going to peace out and go do some stuff. I hope you enjoyed our awesome sign. And as always, guys, please stay crafty. See you guys. Bye.